guys, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. So today, guys, I am so excited to be playing with the It's Bel Dawn of Fall palette. I know that I am just a little bit behind on this, but I'm finally getting to play with it. This palette is no exception from any of their other ones. It's Bel just puts out such good quality at such a good price, and everything they put out is amazing. I love it all. And just look at this. Just look at this. I love the deep, rich tones in this. I'm just all about it. Just look at those colors. And yes, we're going to do some face swatches. So I'm super excited. I know they are working on slowly teasing us and releasing a new collection as we speak. And I get the feeling it's going to be a rather large collection. So I'm super excited about that too. So let's go ahead and do some face swatches. And then I thought I would do a look as well. So we're going to start out and we're going to go with the top row and over and back and so forth. So Fall Sunset is our first color. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, that's like a reddy orange. Just, I mean, gorgeous. That color is so gorgeous. Then we have Boo. You know I love my purples. Next is Deep Forest. This one is going to be a special one, guys. So I'm going to put it right there. So hopefully the curve of my face will help show that shift. Look at that. Oh, my. Then we have the next row, Chlorophyll. And it is more one of their flakier formulas. So you're going to get that high shimmer. Look at that. Whoo, yes. Then you have Spiced. God almighty, that right there just looks like an autumn gold to me. Just, I can see this color just falling off of a tree. I love it. Caramel Apples is the next one. Again, it's going to be another one of those flakier shades. So it should have that high shimmer. Look at that. Now, the last row, we have Autumn. And these are harder pressed. Kind of like that first row. This one should be a shifter, guys. Oh, look at that. Oh, I can't stand it. It's so pretty. Riverside. Oh my gosh. Look at the shift in that. And then we have Midnight Fall. Look how pretty. They are so gorgeous. So gorgeous. It just makes me so happy. This one right here is killing me, man. I mean, killing me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to go and clean my face off and come back and we will do my eyes. And then I'll finish up my face and then we'll come back and wrap it up, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I got my face cleaned off. Now I'm going to put some primer on my eyes. And this time around, I'm using the NYX Pigment Primer. I've only used this a couple of times, so I'm not highly familiar with it. But the few times that I have used it, I didn't have a problem at all. And I'll put it on just like I do all of them. Started out with my wee fingers, and then finish it up with my beauty sponge. I am freezing to death this morning, guys. I think it's like in the 20s right now. I'm about ready for some warm weather. So I thought I would pull in my Blend Bunny Serge Palette to go along with this look. So, let me get my little brushes here. So I think what I'm going to do is start out on my outer corner of my eye, and I'm going to go in with this shade Stay right here. And I'm using the Blend Bunny B5 brush. Let me flip this around so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm bringing that up a little bit higher and in the crease as well. And I'm only taking it in about halfway. Okay. Now, I'm going to take if I can find it. I'm going to take my Blend Bunny B1 and I'm going to go into Alive. And this is going to go on the inner part of my crease. And meet with that purple. I love that color. It's so pretty. Guys, I was so blown away by this Blend Bunny's formula. I started out with this Serge palette later in the game than everybody else, of course. I mean, I just recently got it. And then I was so impressed that I went back and they released the Dollhouse. So I picked up the Dollhouse palette. And by then I decided that I had to have them all. And I went back and picked up the Blends palette. Plus I've got a set of their brushes. I just am quickly becoming a huge follower of the brand. And will probably want anything they release here on out. Now I'm going to take, wherever one of you are. I'll just use this one. So I'm going to take a Sigma E23, E32. And I'm going to pick up that darkest purple shade called Covet. I'm just stamping my brush in it. such a pure, you see that purple coming off? Oh man, it's such a deep shade. And I'm just going to put that on my lid. Just like that. And then I'm going to clean that brush off. And I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to go into that deepest green, which is called Lush. That's such a good name for that. I'm going to go on the inner lower lid. Now I want to take just a big fluffy blending brush. Ooh, that was my stomach if you heard that. And I'm going to take just a tad of cutout. And I'm going to use that to make sure that my edges are blended out really well on the outside of these colors. So pretty. I still have glitter in my eyebrow from riding those swatches. Oh, my dog's going crazy. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of NYX glitter glue, glitter primer, however you want to call it. Squeeze it on the back of my hand. Find my little glue brush. I'm going to use a rougher number 2. And I'll pick up some of that glitter glue and just start patting that out on my eye. Just keeping it on my eyelid and cutting into that crease pretty cleanly. I don't want it to be perfect, but I don't want it to get out of control. So now I'm going to go into the Its Bel palette, and I am going to pick up Riverside, which is this shade right here. And I know this is all about this palette, but this is the only shade we're going to use from this palette today. And I can't help it. It is just calling my freaking name. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I feel like that little kid off of that TikTok, that voice over that everybody uses. What the hell? What the hell? That's what the hell? That's exactly what I feel like. I mean, guys, there's a reason why their palettes sell out every time. And it's because of this right here. And you cannot get this kind of impact and this kind of shade for this price. I'm telling you, if you have not jumped on the Its Bel wagon yet, come on. What are you waiting on? It is amazing. Their quality is it's just, I can't even find the words. Alright, so now I'm going to take the Blend Bunny B2 and I'm going to go back into the Serge palette. And I'm going to pick up that darkest purple Covet. And now I'm going to pick up that darkest green on the same brush. I'm going to go back into Covet a little bit. Oh, yeah. Now, let me find... I'm going to go into one of these chroma sticks. That one's the one I need. In Vertigo. I don't know why I was putting it in that eye. Look how pretty. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do the other eye, finish up my face, and I'll come back and let you know my final thoughts, which I think you probably already know what they are, but we're going to do it anyway. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, guys, I am back, and this is the final look, and I am obsessed. Just look at that. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. If you want to know what's on the rest of my face, all of that will be linked in the description box below. But my final thoughts of the Dawn of Fall palette from Its Bel from a first use perspective is that I loved it and I knew that I would. The swatches were all beautiful. Every single shade swatched beautifully, was very pigmented. I love, again, that there's different textures in here. I love that Its Bel does that because you get, it is a palette of all shimmers, but they're not all the same shimmers. You have regular shimmers, you have high shine shimmers, you have duochromes, multi-chromes, so it's still a multi-functioning palette. You can also do a single look with just this palette. You don't have to bring in a matte palette if you don't want to. I just wanted to be able to play with both of these palettes today. But I am in love, and so far, Riverside is my favorite shade. And that is the one that I have got all over my eyeballs. I am obsessed. This might be my favorite yet of the Its Bel collection. You know, I thought Breaking the Rules was still my favorite and would never be knocked down. But I believe this one's going to beat it. But they're all very good, guys. Again, if you have not tried it, give them a try. My girl Jacqueline Tries It has a code. I think it's Jacqueline Tries It. So I think that gets you a discount off. So if you want to use that, that would be great. And guys, if you want to see more looks using this palette, let me know down in the comments below. And until next time, guys, God bless, and I love you all.